Don't worry, I'm alive. I'm still here. I know I missed last week. I'll get to that in a bit. Now let's get to it. Week 8 address. Alright guys, look, I'm here, I'm back, I'm here. I had to take a bye week. My Wednesdays are not like they used to be, so these videos might be pushed off till Thursday now, but I'm going to try and still get them out every week. They might be shorter, they might not be as good, but I'm still going to do my best to get them up. Now look, we still got some stuff to talk about. We still have to go over standings and matchups every week. We still got the combine going on. So yeah, let's get into it. I didn't do a lot of prepping for this. Whatever. I've done this enough. I could throw it together and I still make the best videos this side of the Prime Meridian any fantasy football league has ever seen. So, without further ado, let me throw it in. And I know some of these videos are going to be screwed because I filmed them straight up and down instead of... So, you know, some of these videos might be a little messed up, but this last weekend, I was fortunate enough to get to hang out with some of the owners of this league. So, yeah, let me just throw a couple clips, something for you guys to look at, something for you guys to watch. Let's look at those, and then we'll get into the actual, yeah, this isn't scripted at all, guys. I'm sorry. We're going to get into the actual video. But let's just look at these first real quick. Alright guys, we got Coulter, we got Blaine, we got Hunter, and he ain't in the league, but we got Chase. And we got these randos right here. But look, we got all these guys, and I want their take on the fantasy football league and how it's going. First of all, how you guys think I'm going to do? You think I'm going to make the playoffs?
Absolutely not. It's statistically impossible.
It is possible. We're not even halfway through the season. My ass can make a jump.
It's okay. Okay.
We walking down to Yard Bar. My team ain't that bad. They're playing pop shot in there. All right, hold on. Let me flip this camera. Look, guys. This is what this league is about, bringing people together.
Camaraderie.
Camaraderie.
Even when somebody's down like Reed.
Look, 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 look. That guy's job is to pick up all of the scooters, and he charges them at night. He gets paid for it. No, I'm serious. That's his job. All right, I'm going to turn this off. We'll pick it back up at Yard Bar. Yeah, so after a round of golf, we went to Westport, we ate some pizza, and then we went to Yard Bar. I know that video we got a little sidetracked. We didn't really talk much about it except for that my team wasn't good, and then we got a little sidetracked. So went over to Yard Bar, played some cornhole, played some Jenga, played some Pong. Yeah, let's look at a little clip of that.
Oh my God. Everything on this side.
Is that 4 down? Yeah, it's 4 down.
Oh, it's tight right here.
That's gonna fall.
Oh, it's real tight.
Oh, is it tight?
It's real tight. It's so tight.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, look, after that, we went and we played paintball. Now, I tell you what, guys, don't be going and playing paintball if you're not ready. Because I tell you what, the kids that go and play paintball are kids that you do not want to mess with. I mean, there were kids without their shirts on. There were kids taking it way too seriously. Let me just show you a little clip or two of what we were dealing with down there. I mean, it's a whole different world. I mean, we were in these kids' world and we did not belong.
They got some girls here, though.
Dude, this kid's legit. Look, he's got the pants. We about to get. Look at this guy.
Dude, it's got 4 spare hoppers.
Look at us. We're just looking bougie as hell. Alright, boys, I'm out here. So I do a little vlog for my fantasy football league. We're out here. We got Hunter's ass and Chase's ass. And I got my gun of choice, Tippmann 98 custom. I got 500 paintball. We got Blaine. He's deciding to rent instead of using his gun because his CO2 expired 5 years ago. And then Coulter's over there. He don't know what he's doing.
Right here too.
Dang, they gave us some free ones.
Look at this kid. What we about to get.
Should we take these back out to the car?
Yeah, so that's it. Look, we ended up getting destroyed. I ended up getting a warning for cheating. Yeah, so we tried to have fun, but those kids, I mean, I think it's like they live for paintball. And it wasn't even that serious. Like, they was just cheating all the time. But anyways, whatever. That's that. That was the Hunter's little bachelor party. So we had a good little day. Now, for the video, first thing we're going to do is we're going to look at the standings. Let's pull it up. Hold on. I got to find it. All right, throw it up now. Scoot over so I got room for it. I hope there's room. Look, Nick, you're still in first. You're 7-0. Your team's good. Okay, I don't have much to say about that. You're in the playoffs. I mean, unless you lose your whole team, you're making it. Then we have Jeremy and Con Nate at 5-2. You guys look pretty good. We'll get to the trade in a second. Colin, Colin's 5-2 as well. All three of you guys are 5-2, so all three of you guys are looking good for the playoffs. And then we have Coulter at 4-3, sitting by himself. And then we have Alex, Jason, Partney, and Blaine all at 3-4. So you guys will be fighting for that 6th spot. As of right now, I know we still have a long ways to go. We're halfway through the regular season, guys. We have 13 weeks in the regular season. We passed that mark this last week of the halfway point. So, Brad, we're 1-6 each. It doesn't look good for us. I mean, okay, look, I know you made a trade. We'll get into that in a second. That's the standings. Okay, now let's talk about the trade. Let me go find the trade. Let me find the trade that has taken the league by storm. Look, we have Con Nate traded Nick Chubb, waiver pickup basically, Amari Cooper, waiver pickup basically, and Tevin Coleman drafted him basically waiver pickup. So all those guys who are like, you know, just kind of like handcuffs / you drafted them but they didn't perform, but now they're traded, and then like now someone got traded so this guy's running back 1, and someone got hurt so this guy's running back 1. So it's like all these people that somehow worked their way up for Zeke and McCoy. Now, McCoy, still starting running back in the NFL, but they got Zeke. So now they have Zeke and McCaffrey. Pretty good if you ask me for trading away, you know, not subpar players. They're good players, don't get me wrong, but players that they, you know, kind of didn't even draft. Like, kind of were just like, hey, I got these people. So, excuse my ratchet hair, guys. I need to shower. Anyways, look, that trade was probably the biggest trade in League of Thrones history. I'll say that's the biggest trade in League of Thrones history. It's a blockbuster trade. And we haven't had many trades this season. I mean, the last trade we had was a damn defense for Cameron Bray, and I just dropped him. So that goes to show how serious these trades have been. Now, I've had a lot of trade offers for James White, and I almost took one an hour before kickoff on Sunday. And I just couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? James White's my whole team, so I can't trade him. Luckily, I didn't because Dalvin Cook is out until week 11. So I need him. So if anyone wants a different one of my running backs, you can have him. But not James White because he went off last week, so I'm glad I didn't trade him for Golden Tate. Yeah. Yeah, so those are the trades. That's the trade that happened. Blockbuster trade, big deal. Brad, I hope it really helps your team. You added 3 guys that you can play now. Connor, Nathan, it should help you. I hope Amari Cooper just goes off now. Actually, I don't want to be last, but whatever. Anyways, that's the trade. Look, let's just get on to this because, I mean, I got plans tonight. I got to get this. Might come up Thursday. I don't know. Look, we got matchups for Week 8. Let's go ahead and look at them. First matchup, we have Jeremy versus Hunter. Let's look at the teams. Who's on bye? Goodness. Jeremy, you got Ridley on bye, Sanu on bye, Ito Smith. You got the whole Falcons offense on bye. I have the rest of the Falcons offense on bye. But I'm still going Jeremy for the win. And then we got Partney versus Colin. Who's on bye? Colin's got Keenan Allen, Melvin Gordon. Melvin Gordon needs that bye to get healthy. But I'm going to go with, I'm going Partney. Yeah, I'm going Partney on this one. And then we got Brad versus Alex. Alex really needs a win. Brad, doesn't matter what we do. I'm going to go with, let's see who's on bye. Who's on bye? Amari Cooper's on bye. For Brad, Coleman's on bye for Brad. Brad traded for bye week players, so he's going to lose again. We're going Alex on this one. That was an easy pick. Come on. Then we got my matchup versus Brad, or versus Blaine, I mean. My team's bad. Really, really bad. Really bad. I got 3 people on bye, all starters. Julio, Dion Lewis, Matt Ryan. So I'm going to lose. I'm taking Blaine because James Conner's still playing. And then we have our undefeated versus Con Nate. Let's see who's on bye. Zeke's on bye, who they traded for, so they're not going to be able to use them. But they have Shady and McCaffrey, who will play the running back spots. They still have Hopkins and Edelman. They have Josh Gordon if they want to throw him at flex, but they're going to play TJ Yeldon for sure. And Yeldon's got that game over in Europe across the pond, so you never know if the flight's going to hurt him or help him. You know, I think he'll be fine. Nick played 2 tight ends last week, and it was fine. It worked out fine for him. He played Njoku at his tight end spot. That worked. He got the win, obviously. He's undefeated. I guess for the win here, I gotta go Nick. Until he loses, I'm gonna keep picking him. And then the last matchup, Coulter versus Jason. Now, Jason thinks he has a great team. I mean, he thinks he's got a great team. And I think his team's gonna pull out a win this week just by looking at I know for sure his team's gonna pull out a win. Coulter, you're going to have to find you a running back or a damn quarterback. You don't even have one. Go pick one up. Alex Smith out there. Just take him, get your 12 points, and move on. Take your loss. Jason, get to 4-4, and then fight for a playoff spot. Look, them are the matchups. Pretty good ones. Nick and Con Nate, that'll be a good one. See if someone can finally take Nick out of first. Well, he's still being first even if he loses, but... Guys, this season, I mean, with my team being so bad, I'm losing hope. I mean, I could still make it, I guess. I could win out. We got what? We're in week 8, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm not making the playoffs. I'm not making the playoffs, guys. It's going to be a first time in a long time. It'd be a first time ever I don't make the playoffs, actually. I played in... we don't talk about other leagues, but it'll be the first time I don't make the playoffs, guys. This is... As a commissioner, I feel like I've let you guys down. I missed a week. My team sucks. I'm sorry. I really deeply apologize to you guys. Okay, look. We're rolling on to the next segment. I'm not even cutting this. We're staying on it. We have... Combine. Yep, we got the Combine. Now, I... Literally about 3 minutes ago, I did the rankings, so you don't like where you are, I'm sorry. I got a lot of ties so that we can try and break them. You're not going to be able to break them on the actual Combine one, but on the League of Thrones version, we could definitely do some breaking of the ties here. Speaking of breaking the ties, Colin, Jeremy, you guys guys still haven't raced. I mean, I'm just reading the groupie right now. You guys still haven't raced. Let's get into this combine stuff. Alright, for the combine this week, the category is intellect. So, ooh, Bilal Powell might be career-ending neck injury or something like that. I just got a Bleacher Report. So, intellect. For the combine, what do they do that has to do with intellect? If you don't know this, then I guess you just don't watch any sort of off-season football. They do the Wonder Lick. Now, it's been a while since I wrote down the stats on the Wonder Lick. It's 50 questions. The record is Jeff Mayle. He got 100%. He got all 50 right. That was in 1975. I don't know if he cheated or what. He's from Harvard. He was a wide receiver punter. I'm going to assume he just punted in the NFL. Now let's go over some honorable mentions because these are the guys we actually care about because they're the names that we actually know. We have Fitzpatrick, aka Fitzmagic, along with Greg McElroy. He was the Alabama quarterback, and now he's just like calling games. And Benjamin Watson, that really old dude for the Saints, the tight end, he's bouncing around. So they're like all tied for second, I guess. And then with a 43, I guess is the next highest that I wrote down, or maybe next noticeable. Oh, no. Those guys got all tied for third with the 48. And then in ninth place, the next person that we would know is Eric Decker. He got a 43. So he's smart, and he's got a hot wife, and he was pretty good at football. And then 42, Blaine Gabbert. That's the 10th. I didn't realize he was actually smart. So he got a 42. So keep in mind, though, you only take this, like, these are only recorded if you got invited to the combine. So if you weren't invited to the combine, these scores don't really count. I thought Andrew Luck was smarter than that. But anyways, that's the Wonder Lick test. Let's go into the rankings. I'm just going to spew off these rankings so that we can get to the League of Thrones, which is... At number 13, we have the guy. This was a no-brainer for me. I put him at 13. I knew right away he was going to be 13 because he was too scared to even take the ACT because he knew he was going to score so low, I'm assuming. So that's why you get last in the intellect, because you wouldn't even take the dang intellect punishment last year. Jason, congrats on getting 13th. Number 12, apple don't fall far from the tree. We got Nick. Nick, you only have your brother to thank for this because I didn't know where to put you, and I said, well, they're both walkers. Might as well put them together. So, yeah, congrats to Nick and Jason for getting last and second to last. Jason, you really screwed your brother over there. And then at tied for 10th, I got a little bit of reasoning here, but not much. I literally just wrote this all down. I got tied for 10th. We got Partney and Jeremy. Partney, you, I just feel like it's been such a long time since you've had to take any sort of standardized test. And Jeremy, I don't know where your head's at when it comes to learning anymore. I mean, I know you coach and stuff, but you guys get 10th. No way to break that tie, sorry. Number 9, Nathan. I have no idea what you did in school and what you do now, so you get 9. Hunter, I know you like draw stuff and have to do some math on the daily basis, I guess. I don't know, you get 8. Tied for 5th. 3-way tie, our first 3-way tie of the year. I guess I did a 3-way tie. I got Colin, Brad, and me. I don't know, we all get 5th because I'm pretty sure I'd outthink you guys, but I'm a pretty good guesser when it comes to multiple choice too, because it's a multiple choice quiz. So you just put C if you don't know, okay? So I'd put a lot of C's and I'd probably get more than you guys, but I got tied for 5th. So no way to break that tie. We all got 5th. Number 4, I got Connor. I don't know. You act like you're smart, so I'll put you at 5th or at 4th. Number 3, I got Coulter. He's pretty smart. Apple don't fall far from the tree. At number 2, we got Blaine. And then at number 1, I kind of figured he was going to be number 1. Alex. So, I mean, we all know Alex is pretty smart, and we know Blaine's smart. Alex has like the smarts where he doesn't have to try. Like he had people in high school telling him he wasn't even going to be successful, and then he's like, yeah, screw you, I'm going to go double major at WashU. So congrats, Alex, on winning that. I did a little research. You were on the dean's list, majoring in computer and electrical engineering. The fact that I don't really know what that means that, yeah, you should probably be first. Oh, and also operations management with a minor in finance. So that's like 7 things that you just majored in. So congrats on getting all those things. Yeah, congrats on being smart, I guess. You get number 1. Now, let's get into the League of Thrones, because that's the one people care about. Less points involved, but I didn't really know what intellect. At first I had parallel parking, because I thought that would be like, you know, you gotta be smart. But then I scratched it, because I'm like, I don't know how to judge parallel parking, and I'm the best parallel parker, and I don't want to put myself first. So I didn't want to do parallel parking. I did a last-minute scratch. I had that one written out like a month ago, parallel parking. But I didn't want to do it. So I came up with Tetris. Who would be the best Tetris player? Now, little guideline here. Let me pull it up here. It's not on my phone. Look, little guideline for the Tetris. Let me pull it up here. Here we go, right here. Hold on, I don't have it, guys. This ain't scripted. I'm sorry. This is a bad video. I'm gonna try and make it fast. So, it's 300,000 points. First to 300,000 points. Jonas Nubensgoody Neubauer. He did it on accident, guys. He's the world record holder, and he did it on accident. He did it on a Twitch stream, and he got a 157. And he was actually going to, like, clear 100 lines in the fastest time, and then ended up just breaking the score. So, yeah, congratulations to that guy. I don't know. No one really cares about it, and I don't think anyone knew about it except for us now. So, let's get into ranking who be the best Tetris players. Okay, look, we got a tie for 12th for last. Nick and Jason, congrats! It's like the Wonderlick and Tetris go hand in hand. I got you guys tied for last at 12th. At least I didn't split you up this time. At number 10, we got a tie for. We got a lot of ties. Tied for. Oh, it's because we can actually tie break these. I'll tell you how at the end. It's obviously just playing Tetris. So we got tie break. Tied for 10th, Colin and Jeremy. I put you guys tied for 10 just because I want to see you guys do a tiebreaker. Because this is something, if you guys don't want to do, like, that's just lazy. Like, all you got to do is download the game and play it. And then we got it tied for 7th. Brad and Alex. Alex, I don't know if you got the time or you even want to do this, but I've ranked you low just to give you a little bit of fuel to actually do it. A little fire in your belly to actually do this. Brad, I know you'll do it, and I want to see you beat Alex. Hunter, I got you. Oh, Hunter, you're tied with them too. You're also at 7th. All 3 of you guys are at 7th. At tied for 5th, Connor and Nathan. I don't know. I just put you guys tied for 5th because I don't know who. At number 4, I put myself because I used to play that game like no one's business on my phone, and I know exactly how to clear lines and get points. Number 3, I put Partney because he basically grew up on this game, I think. Well, no, he didn't. He was still older than this. He was like Pong or whatever that bleep game is that goes back and forth from the screen. So either way, he kind of played it on like something. And then I tied for 1st. I got the Eggemeyers because I just see them being good at Tetris. They're like, oh, I don't know. That's it. So, look, if you want to break it, download Tetris. Whoever can get the highest score beats the other person. Yeah, whenever you want to call your opponent out, we will schedule a time. So, if you want to call your other person out, call them out on the GroupMe. And then you have to post your high Tetris score by, let's go with, before kickoff on Sunday. The noon games, not the London game. So kickoff on Sunday, noon games. If you send up your score and it's higher than the person you posted, you get to beat him. I don't want to have to deal with all these tiebreakers, but I'll do it. So just be posting your score. If the other person posts theirs and it's higher than yours, keep playing and try and beat theirs. But there's your Tetris rankings. Nick and Jason are tied. Jeremy and Colin, you guys are tied. Brad, Alex, Hunter, you guys are tied. Connor, Nathan tied. Blaine, Coulter tied. So you guys can all play against each other and try and get higher scores and see who's better. I might not even adjust the scores. I'll adjust scores. Anyways, that's it for the damn address. Ran through it. Oh, we got categories. Last week, the winner was Alex with Odell Beckham Jr. for most receiving yards. Of course, it was against me. Next week, we have, what is it? Gotta catch them all. Tight end with most catches, receiving yards, breaks tie. Yeah, that's going to be a pretty easy one for like Kelsey or Ertz. Sorry, guys. I mean, I had 3 hours of sleep last night. I worked 10 hours today, and it's only... I got home at 2, and I worked 10 hours. I had to get it up, though. I might have it up Wednesday. This is probably going to go up Thursday, though. But anyways, that's the address. See you guys.